Welcome, everyone, to Take the Lead. I am your host, William Kliski.
It is me, John O'Halloran, folks at home.
So, John,
Yep.
we're going to start off with some good old football.
Yep.
Titans are signing former world champion wrestler Adam Kuhn to play offensive line.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how big he is?
Yeah, it does, but in a second, he just missed out on qualifying for the 2021 Olympics in
sweet.
Tokyo. He's 26-year-old and hasn't played football since he graduated high school in 2013.
Okay, so it's been a while.
Yeah, but he is 6'5", 286 pounds.
It's pretty big.
Was pretty big. So we'll see
Big boy.
we'll see if that signing pans out for the Titans offensive
We shall
line.
see.
And John,
Mhm.
Mac Jones might be playing sooner than we thought.
Really?
Yeah, it's possible.
How come?
Cam Newton suffers bone bruise in throwing hand during Patriots OTAs.
Uh-oh. It's already starting for Cam Newton. The Mac Jones going to take over, baby.
A slight bone bruise in his right hand after banging it on a helmet.
Oof.
The injury is not considered serious, but could limit his participation in the Patriots on-field workout until training camp.
That's not good.
No.
I think Patrick Mahomes. I think Cam Newton still will be the starter.
Yeah, it's still only June. It's a good thing it's not like August.
Yeah.
If it was August, be like, Mac Jones, lace him up.
Yep, that wouldn't be good.
Like, hey, Cam, you're done. We got our Tom Brady 2.0 here.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's all I have for football. And we're a minute and a half in.
Patrick Mahomes wants Chiefs to be the first team to go 20-0.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
He told Bleacher Report that edition of the 17th NFL regular season game, he wants the Chiefs to be the first team to go 20-0, capping off the regular season and a second Super Bowl ring.
The only record I have my eyes on breaking, which would be, if you do this year, going 20-0.
Aloha, I'm Caitlin.
That's not what I wanted. He said the only record I have my eyes on, which he just said, would be going 20-0. It's not really a record to be broken, I guess you would say. 19-0 is the record right now. So being able to go 20-0 and being the first to do that'd be awesome. Honestly, think that if a team could go 20-0, it would probably be the Chiefs. Just the team they have, Patrick Mahomes, and you got Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Marquise Coleman. If Clyde Edwards-Helaire can stay healthy, I think the Chiefs definitely could be the team to do it. The only thing that worries me the most about going 20-0 is their defense.
Yeah.
But I just think the Chiefs could be the team that could do it. I mean, just all the weapons they have, just a guy who's leading the team. I think they'll be the team to do it.
Oh, for sure.
But speaking about NFL schedule, they're now already aiming for an 18-game schedule in 2025.
Oh, my Lord. We haven't even had a 17-game schedule yet.
No, I mean,
Jesus.
addressing Commissioner Robert Goodell's future atop the NFL. Goodell to remain in place beyond the current contract, which goes through 2023, maybe grooming a successor in the last couple of years. One of the top priorities for Goodell's future successor, he adds, will be handling such move to 18 games. Why just not? I mean, why?
Let's just have 17 first, see how that goes.
Yeah, no, already jumping in 18 games. I mean, soon you're going to friggin' 5 years, you're going to be playing a 40-game season, which I don't know how that even be possible, but
Just no offseason.
then off-season just go.
Super Bowl, right into the draft, right into free agency.
Yep.
So it's like, bang, 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 only 3 months of an offseason.
Yeah, but all that CTE you'll be racking right up, baby.
What else would be racking up? That Money.
Oh, yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, like, yeah, I want to restructure my deal. Becomes the first $1 billion contract for like 3 years.
Yep.
Because he's playing so many games.
40 games, CTE.
It's not going to get that high.
No.
This is funny, though. Any more football?
No, that's all I had. I couldn't find anything this
We are
week.
4 minutes and 30 seconds into the show, and we're out of football already.
It's going to be one of the shortest episodes in history.
Let's go to basketball. No, baseball. The other, because I don't have much baseball either. So, the Red Sox announce the PTBNLs from the Andrew Benintendi trade.
Oh, okay, yep.
So, 4 months after the trade, The Red Sox announced that they have acquired outfielder Freddie Valdez from the Mets and right-handers Grant Gambrell and Luis De La Rosa from the Royals as players to be named later, officially completing the trade. The Red Sox acquired Cordero and minor league righty Josh Winkowski at the time of the trade, which also sent outfielder Khalil Lee from Kansas City to New York. The 19-year-old Valdez has yet to progress to A-ball after splitting the 2019 season between rookie-level Dominican Summer League and Gulf Coast League. The Mets signed him for a $1.4 million bonus as a 16-year-old out of the Dominican Republic in 2018. In his lone season of pro ball, he hit .274, .367, .448 with an 18% strikeout rate and 11.4% walk rate.
Right.
Valdez is generally regarded as one of the Mets' top 20 prospects,
All right, so they got a 20 top prospect out of it, which is good.
ranking 13th at The Athletic and 14th at MLB.com, 17th at Baseball America, and 18th at Fangraphs. So,
I mean, I'll take it. They got a top 20 prospect, so.
Fangraphs' Eric Longenhagen, that's a name,
Longenhagen.
calls Valdez an absolute behemoth of a corner outfield prospect with thunderous power, likening him to the Indian slugger Franmil Ramirez.
All right.
He's only 19.
So he'll be up in a couple of years.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of the Red Sox, beat the Yankees yesterday.
5-2. Rafael Devers clapped that ball's cheeks for a home run.
Facts. That Devers home run was awesome. So, John, vaccines.
Yes.
Major League Baseball offers free tickets for COVID-19 vaccinations and MLB Vaccinate at the Plate initiative. That's a lot better than what the Orioles slogan is for it.
What is it?
Did you ever watch a game at Camden Yards this year, like on TV?
Maybe highlights when there's like no one there.
So, occasionally, you know how the ads change behind home plate.
Yeah.
So occasionally it'll pop up there, and on the bases, their slogan for it sounds so bad. Like, why would I do this?
What is it?
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Take one for the team. Get the vaccine.
That doesn't throw any white flags out there.
No, like that would have
White
wanted
flags.
me. If I saw that, I'd be like, why would I want to get that if I have to take one for the team to do it?
Yeah, fuck the Orioles.
I just saw that. I'm like, that is the dumbest way to promote a vaccine I've ever seen in my life. MLB Vaccinate at the Plate is a lot better.
Yeah. Take one for the team.
Come on, Baltimore. Get your heads out of your ass.
They can't. They're a crappy franchise.
So, as the nation continues to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic and communities work to increase vaccination rates, Major League Baseball announced today that it will work with its 30 clubs to offer incentives to unvaccinated fans through a new program called MLB Vaccinate at the Plate, taking place throughout June 2021. Each of the 30 MLB clubs will host at least one event in June where unvaccinated fans will be able to receive a free ticket to a game if they get a COVID-19 vaccination shot at the event. MLB clubs will have the flexibility to construct the giveaway to their own specifications, including where the event is hosted, when in June it takes place, and if the tickets are good for that day's game or a game later in 2021.
All right.
MLB clubs will work with local healthcare provider or a national pharmacy provider to administer the shots and provide the necessary on-site health and safety precautions. Fans can find more information about the program at mlb.com/vaccine. The website will continue to be updated as the clubs finalize their plans throughout the month. So, you want to see how the Red Sox finalized theirs?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they did? If you had to guess.
For the shot?
Yeah, like what do you think there is?
Well, you said a free game, right?
Well, everyone's going to do different things.
I'll say the Red Sox. I'll say free tour.
All right. So, that doesn't actually give a date because it looks like they have multiple things.
I would say meet and greets, but you can't do that.
Not now. So, the Red Sox in Fenway Park are hosting a number of individual high school graduations of Boston public schools. Attendees will have the opportunity to be vaccinated on site at Fenway Park. Those receiving a vaccination will receive 2 tickets for a Red Sox game at Fenway and receive their second shot at the ballpark before the game.
All right.
So it's like you get it in June, then 3 weeks later is your game.
Mm-hmm.
You get your second shot at the game, and you go to the game for free.
Yeah.
It seems like. Interesting. Weird how it limited it to the high school graduations.
I know.
Interesting. So, yeah. Vaccine news.
Vaccine news.
Now, John,
Yes.
talk to us about non-vaccine news.
Well, MLB is going to vaccinate Marcel Ozuna's
They're gonna
arrest
vaccinate Marcelo. No, I'm just kidding.
on domestic violence. Ozuna was arrested Saturday in Sandy Springs, Georgia, an Atlanta suburb. He was booked into a Fulton County jail and charged with aggravated assault by strangulation. You get what I mean. And battery, according to jail reports. The aggregated result charge felony is a battery charge is a misdemeanor and listed in jail records as a first defense. The Atlanta Journal. What the fuck? It's not even saying where it was. Sandy Springs police said they released the department received a 911 call from Ozuna's residence at 12:26 p.m. Saturday. Officers claimed when they arrived at the scenes they saw Ozuna grabbing his wife by her neck and throwing her against a wall. Ozuna was arrested without further incident. Per police, alleged that Ozuna was also under the case. He was wearing a cast on his injured left wrist where he struck his wife. Jesus.
Yeah.
So I mean that's not good. Just signed a huge off-season. We signed with the Atlanta on a 4-year, $65 million contract.
Sorry, Brace.
Yep. He fractured his right middle finger while sliding Tuesday against the Red Sox in Boston. That sucks, but I also heard his wife swung too and hit him too. But I
they're
mean,
both scum at this point, if that's true. If not, him, jail.
yeah, he just
Period.
pretty much threw away his career. I mean,
He 100% threw away his career.
dude, you just signed a huge contract.
Yep.
I just don't get it. You know, it's like these. I mean, I'm not just saying athletes do it. I mean, everyone does it, but
You hit women?
no. I mean, just these fucking athletes. You guys make millions of dollars, and you throw it away by striking your wife. If your wife is pissing you off that much, say, you know what,
Walk
bitch,
away.
I'm gonna go take a drive.
I'm going to go hit baseballs really hard to cool off.
Yeah, so it's not you.
Yeah, so you don't make that part of the throw.
You know, bitch, I'm gonna go outside on the boat. See you later. I'm not coming home tonight.
And then might not come back at all? That's happened before.
Yep.
You know who I'm talking about.
Jose Fernandez.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace. I have a shirt.
Do you?
Yeah, I got after he died. I said I'll go show a little.
After he died. Jesus, John. Couldn't get it while he was alive.
You gotta show support. Now he's dead. Hey, I mean, money went to a good cause. I hope.
I hope.
MLB's pocket, baby.
Literally.
Rest in peace, Jose.
MLB is enjoying your money from John's shirt purchase.
Yeah, I know, right?
All what? $7 profit they made from it?
Probably. Hey, you know what? I said, you know what? I probably should get this to show my respect.
Oh, I know. But it was just funny.
It doesn't fit anymore. It's too big. Babe Ruth rookie card sales valued at $6 million. Sales for record-breaking price. Will and I love talking about this kind of stories.
Oh, my Lord. We talk about it every time that comes up.
Remember when I talked about that Wayne Gretzky card last week?
Yeah.
So I go... So I talked to my stepdad about it. He goes, I had that card. I'm like,
Sure you did.
what do you mean? He goes, I swear to God I had that Wayne Gretzky card. Where is it? I don't know. Oh, you have your cards, right? Yeah. I'm like,
Look for it.
look for it. He goes, I lost it. And I'm like, so you're telling me you had the same exact card? Yep. Was it in good condition? I always keep my cards in good condition. You mother effer. What are you doing?
And now you're not a millionaire.
Nope. A Babe Ruth rookie card valued at more than $6 million was recently sold for a record-breaking price to an anonymous buyer. The card was dated a 1914 issue by Baltimore News, which
That's ridiculous.
pre-outdates first season with the Red Sox. With the final selling price, it was not to close. The sale broke the previous record for a sports card, which had been at $5.2 million for the sale of 1952 Mickey Mantle card and the 2003 LeBron James rookie card. You'd think it's crazy that cards, sports cards, can literally go for that much. I mean, who ever would think that?
Would you ever drop 7 figures on a sports card. A sports card.
No.
Let's say you had 10 mil cash. Would you drop 5 mil on a sports card?
Probably not.
15 mil cash?
Maybe.
30 mil cash?
What I would do?
Bill Gates money.
Oh, yeah, because it wouldn't be nothing.
It'd be a penny to you.
See, I used to collect sports cards all the time. I see stories like this. I'm not saying I never had a card like this, but let's say if I had like a Babe Ruth or the 2003 rookie LeBron James or any type card, I'd be the one that wants to sell it because you would get you would get what? Maybe you would get to $6 million, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah, but I believe you'd have to pay taxes.
So probably like 3 or 4 million then.
Yeah.
Still, that's $4 million that I can literally maybe retire with. Probably not.
You can retire with that.
4 million?
Yeah. Like, hold on. Let me ask you how. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna do an investment calculator. Do. So your starting amount was what? Let's say 3.5 mil.
Yep.
You add $0 annually
Mm-hmm.
because you just decide to stop working. Let's say you average 8% return a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll say 1 year's growth. Do you think you'd be able to live on about, what was it, $280,000 a year?
No, that'd be tough.
What?
I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be
You
tough.
don't think you could live on $280,000 a year?
I mean, I could, but you never know what could happen. I'll probably continue to work.
what do you mean you don't know what could
I mean,
happen?
you could live off of it, but I mean, I'm only 28. What am I going to do? Sit down and friggin' twiddle my thumbs?
You can be retired and still work.
Be a door girl at Walmart like they have. That old
You
guy.
can even do your job now and you could still say you're retired because you're just doing it for fun.
That's true.
But but the fact that you said it would be tough to live on $280,000 a year,
We're just fucking around.
I was about to say.
I mean,
Joe.
you could, but
It reminded me of that Superstore clip. Did I send you that the other day?
I don't think I got it.
I don't know if I sent it to you. I would play it then because it was so funny because it talks about money and like how do you guys live on under a certain amount?
Yeah, but 208,000 you could live off that. But I mean, I'd probably like work part time somewhere.
Yeah. Here's the Superstore clip. Ready?
Yep.
The kind of that you jokingly saying I don't know if I could live on that. It reminded me of this.
More. I mean, I thought a manager would at least make more than we do.
She does.
I don't think so.
How much do you make?
Same thing we all make, $134,000 a year. How do you make that much a year? 52 weeks times 30 hours a week times minimum wage, $86 an hour.
No. Minimum wage is $8.60 an hour.
I must have missed a decimal point.
So no part of you thought to question why you were making $86 an hour to work retail.
Yeah, I thought that's what we all made. How do you guys live on under $134,000 a year?
I cut the budget. I let people go.
You're gonna
How do you live on under $134,000 a year
He was making $86 an hour,
and only working 30 hours a week?
so something got messed up there.
Yeah, he missed a Glenn when he missed a decimal point. That's why he said I must have missed a decimal
So
point.
supposed to make him what, like 860?
Yeah, he was making 86.
Just imagine that happened, even though in real life would get caught right away.
Well, Glenn in the show is not necessarily the smartest,
No,
but you saying like I don't know if I could live on that reminded me of like how do you live on under how do you live on $134,000 a year?
that's
And
funny.
then it continues like I'm barely making ends meet as it is.
Yeah. But I mean, it's crazy that cards how much they can go for.
Yeah.
I was one of those people who spent $100 on those pack of cards once at a sports card shop, hoping I'll get like a rookie card from someone or like a signed card.
Yeah.
I get fucking some guy in the Grizzlies who played like
Yeah.
6 minutes a game. I'm like, I just dropped $100 on this. I dropped the money on a Kyrie Irving jersey. I'm not good with this shit.
Ready for basketball?
Yep.
So John, speaking of odds, like you with your buying your cards, let's talk about some betting. I hit a great bet the other day. $50, 147 on a 3-team MLB parlay.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about this guy. Do we have a name? There is no name, but This guy, we'll say it's a guy, he bet $69,000 or $69,300
Nice.
on the Clippers at -2.5 versus the Mavericks in Game 6. To where if he won, he would have won $63,000. He hit it.
So how much money did you put down again?
69,300
That's a lot of
to
money.
win 63,000.
That's a lot of money.
Yep, so the Clippers had to win by at least 3, and they did, to push to Game 7. So he's rolling around in his earnings. But it's just like, whew.
That's a lot of freaking money to do that.
Yeah. It's just like, oh my lord. Let's see. Yeah, that was the main thing of the story. But then we'll talk about how Kawhi Leonard carries the Clippers into Game 7 showdown for the Clippers Mavericks. Yeah, career high or playoff career high 45 points for Kawhi. Now,
The claw.
with Game 7, who do you have? Clippers or Mavericks?
Probably Clippers.
You think so?
Yep.
Are you going to put money on it?
Nope.
You don't want to bet me $1?
Yep.
Aye. Shaking hands on it.
Sorry, right here.
Aye, so if the
Well,
Clippers...
if you're watching.
If you're watching.
If you're listening, you didn't see it.
If you're listening, we just told you what happened.
Yeah. We could be
So
lying,
if
too.
the Clippers win, I owe John $1. And if the
Yep.
Mavericks win, John owes me $1.
Yep.
So, yeah, let's talk about more postseason basketball. Let's talk about LeBitch,
I don't know what you're talking about. Lakers missed the playoffs. What are you talking about?
your boy,
Where's LeBron?
LeBitch.
Lakers missed the playoffs.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, the one worst teams in the league this year.
Well, I mean, I won't argue that one.
The Suns beat someone else. They
Yeah,
beat
the
the Los Angeles. They beat the Los Angeles Wakers.
Wakers? I
Yeah.
thought it was the Makers.
Yeah, Makers. They-
M-A-K-E-R-S-T.
Yeah,
Makers.
yeah, that's who they beat. Lakers didn't make the playoffs this year.
What was the Lakers' record?
They were-
12-2.
They were like 28-53.
Oh, that would have made it in the East.
That's true too. Okay, so they went 14-61.
Still probably would have made it in the East.
Okay, they went 2-73. Still would have made it in the East.
Yeah, probably. It would have been close. They would have made the play-in tournament.
Yep, probably. Fuck. But yep, the Lakers already got knocked out.
Yeah, because the bitch was 85% healthy because of my ankle.
Come on, dude.
My ankle. LeBron, you're getting freaking old. Accept it. Can't be as dominant as you were when you were 25.
No. I mean, he played good. 23.3 points, 8 assists, 7.2 rebounds on 40% shooting, including 37.5% from three-point range. I mean, dude, stop making excuses. During last year's playoff run, James shot 67.9% on drives. According to NBA.com, he averaged more drives per game this postseason, but converted just 48.6% shooting, according to Synergy Sports Technology. James averaged 1.38 points per possessions around the rim in the series against the Suns, good for 29th. Yeah, I mean, LeBron, every time shit like this happens, he always makes excuses.
Always.
Oh, my ankle hurt. Oh, we didn't play good enough. They're gonna be 37 next season, which is gonna be huge. Look at Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis had injured hamstring or whatever it was. Did he come out and say, "No, we lost because I wasn't 100%"? No, he admitted and said he wasn't healthy and shouldn't have played in Game 6. But it's just crazy that the Lakers got knocked out first round. I mean, I had them going to the finals against the Sixers. I was wrong about that. That's not happening now, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with the obviously Mavericks and Clippers still playing, NBA Finals, I'm going to say it's going to be
Celtics Lakers.
Yep.
We all know there's a second round tournament to sneak back in.
Yep. I'm going to say it's
a
probably,
loser's bracket,
I'm gonna
as it
say
were.
It's going to be Nets. I don't know. I'm going to say Nets.
Suns.
Nets and Suns. I could see Nets and Suns. I really do. I mean, the way Devin Booker does put the Suns on his back, the way he played in Game 6. I mean, I just really could see the Suns being one of the hottest teams rest of the playoffs.
Yep. So I got a 3-part story.
Mhm.
All around Damian Lillard. because they're gone from the playoffs now.
Yep.
Blazers part ways with coach Terry Stotts. And Damian Lillard wants a certain coach to go to Portland.
Who?
Jason Kidd.
He wants Jason Kidd to go to...
Yes. But want to know who else Jason Kidd's reportedly going to interview with for a coaching job?
Celtics.
Celtics.
Good.
So this brings it to the third article that I have. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? 2 offseason trades for the Celtics to land Damian Lillard.
All right, what are they?
You have to tell me which one you like better, okay? Let me scroll down to where I can click it. There we go. Trade idea number 1. Celtics get Damian Lillard. Trailblazers get Jaylen Brown. Tristan Thompson, 2021 first-round pick and 2025 first-round pick.
I really want to give up Jaylen Brown. I don't care about Tristan Thompson. I think Tristan Thompson is absolute garbage. I just don't want to give up Jaylen Brown. I really don't. But for Damian Lillard, I probably would. Because the Blazers, I'm probably going to go through a rebuild.
Yeah. Ready for trade number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Celtics get Damian Lillard, Jusuf Nurkic,
Okay, that's a big man the Celtics need.
and Robert Covington.
Okay, I like Robert Covington.
There's just so many. I'm going to read a lot of names here. A lot
Okay.
of stuff. Trailblazers get Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Robert Williams, Aaron Nesmith, Peyton Pritchard, Tristan Thompson, 2021 first-round pick, 2023 first-round pick, 2022 second-round pick, and 2025 second-round pick. It's a lot.
I just don't want to trade Jaylen Brown. I mean, again, Tristan Thompson, I think he sucks. Robert Williams, I want the Celtics to hold on to. I think he can develop into a good young center. Even though
We'd have to get rid of Brown to get a star guard.
I know,
pointing
it
guard.
sucks. Romeo Lamford, he sucks too. Throw Grant Williams in there, please. Or trade Grant Williams to fucking China. To the Shanghai Knights or whatever they're called.
Trade him to the Suns for Devin Booker, one for one. See if they accept.
Yeah, just like NBA 2K, we can take off fair trades. I used to do that all the time back in the day.
Turn off fair trades for trade turn back on. For
I
the
would,
other
I would trade
teams.
LeBron James for like friggin'
My 12th man on the bench.
Yep, and it would accept it. But I mean, I would take Damian Lillard, but I don't want to give up Jaylen Brown though, because Jaylen Brown was one of the key factors into the Celtics this season. Look what happened when he went out.
I mean, I've had a feeling the Nets were going to murder us anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I would take Yusuf Joseph. Joseph, whatever his name is. That's a good big man Celtics could have. But
Imagine a starting lineup of I'd have to think of who the Celtics would have after that trade. Damian Lillard, Kemba Walker. He wasn't mentioned, so he'd probably still be on the team.
so he'd
If
probably
he's still
play
under
shooting
contract,
guard.
right?
Yeah, so he'd probably play like shooting guard.
Yeah, Jason Tatum,
Small forward. Power.
Jurkic, however you pronounce his name, and Covington as a starting 5.
It's not too bad.
But then the bench is
It's shit.
wah wah wah.
Yeah.
What happened to your bench? Oh, they all went to Portland.
Yeah, so maybe don't do the trade. Celtics, stay away from Damian Lillard.
All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that was fansided.com. Hardwoodhoudini.com by Mark Nylon.
I mean,
More Celtics news.
I would want Damian Lillard, but I just don't want to trade Jaylen Brown.
So I mentioned how Jason Kidd might be interviewing to be the head coach of the Celtics,
Yep.
right? John,
Yes.
why is that?
Because Brad Stevens leaves coaching to replace retiring Danny Ainge. Thank God. Danny Ainge, thank God you were gone. One title, mother effer, seriously?
Better than none titles.
True. Every time there's a trade deadline, I'm going to do something. You don't do it. Every time there's a big free agent out there, we're going to try. You don't do it. See ya, pal. Our Celtics are not wasting any time making moves in the front office following a first-round exit at the hands of the Brooklyn Nets. Tuesday evening, the Celtics announced Wednesday morning that the head coach Brad Stevens is transitioning from a head coach position to becoming the new franchise head of basketball operations at place a longtime President day and age who was stepping down from the his role. Stevens will lead the coach for it, obviously new head coach. Helping this guy that this organization has been a trail for a lifetime and having worked side by side with him since he's been here. I know we couldn't been in better hands than with Brad guiding the team going forward, Ange said in a press release. I'm grateful to the ownership, all my Celtics colleagues, the best fans in basketball. Let's see. Stevens, who finished his coaching career tenured with the Celtics with a 354-282 record, including 3 trips to Eastern Conference Finals in the last 4 years, making it to the postseason in all but 1 year in charge, has been heard for his coaching tactics, his use of advanced analytics and ability to communicate those. I saw something I wanted to read. I don't know where it went. Whatever.
Somewhere.
But there was 8 potential coaching candidates to replace Brad Stevens after his promotion. Jason Kidd, I would absolutely do it. Yeah, he does have coaching experience. Kidd is expected to be a candidate for the Celtics coaching job, reports Yahoo Sports' Chris Haynes. Kidd is one of the once-a-star point guard in the NBA and led the league in assists during his 5 of 21 seasons. He's coaching on Frank Vogel's coaching staff with the Lakers, but before that, he was in charge of the Nets and Bucks for a total of 5 seasons. Overall, he went 183 and 190 as a head coach. Next would be Lord Pierce, former Hawks head coach. That would be a pretty good one. Pierce's 2+ years in Atlanta didn't go as planned. He just went, 63 and 120. But he's only 45. Wow. That could be a good fit for the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
Becky Hamilton, Spurs assistant head coach, no experience as a head coach. Becky's obviously a terrific candidate. Stevens said per CBS Sports, I don't know her well, but I know what people think about her, and I know how well she'll be respected across the I know she's respected all across the league by players and coaches. Another one could be Jay Lagrana, Celtics assistant head coach, no coaching experience. Sam Cassell. Ooh, I would take Sam Cassell, former Celtic, big part of the 2008 championship team.
I like Sam Cassell.
Chauncey Billups. I would take Chauncey Billups. He was drafted by the Celtics in 97.
I forgot that they drafted him.
Yeah, me too. When I found out about that, I'm like, I just didn't freaking keep him.
For real.
I would take him. Kenny Atkinson, Clippers assistant head coach. He does have coaching experience. Juwan Howard, maybe. It's gonna be crazy to see who the Celtics are gonna hire as a head coach.
They have to hire a head coach.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be interesting who they're gonna do. I mean, I would take Jason Kidd. I would take Chauncey Billups. It's gonna be interesting what happens. I won't be surprised if it's a female. To be honest,
Yeah.
it's going to happen one day. Now with the Celtics, you think they're going to go through a rebuild now?
I don't know.
Because I don't think you're going to rebuild with Jason.
Do you really need a rebuild when you have Brown, Tatum, and Smart?
Yeah, unless the only way you rebuild
and Robert Williams, who's coming into his own.
Yeah, the only way you rebuild if you say, all right,
bye Tatum.
Bye Tatum.
We're gonna get 17 draft picks for you. we're gonna trade you to the Brooklyn Nets, and then they're gonna suck, and we're gonna get like 17 third overall picks again. Hell yeah!
I remember watching that draft back in 2013 when they traded. Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. I was so freaking mad, even though they were freaking dinosaur age at that time. And look how it turned out. I was so mad they traded Tatum. I was so mad they traded the both of them.
But they ended up sucking, and it worked for us. And then, poor 76ers.
Oh, man.
Markelle Fultz. See, he was still in the league.
Yeah, he's on the Magic, but he got injured.
Of course he did.
But, I mean...
How many games do you think he's played in his career?
27 on the dot.
On the dot?
Yep.
Do you have any more stories?
No, I was going to say, if the Celtics were to rebuild, you got to trade one of the two. And it's going to be Jaylen Brown. And Jason Tatum...
They're not going to trade Tatum.
No, they're building around Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum's going to be basically like the Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
Did you find it?
I'm going to go to stats. Oh, wow. He played, I guess, how many games did they play in the 2019-2020 season because of the pandemic? Do you know off the top of your head?
I think they played up until March, so that's probably like maybe, 60 games, maybe 70 games almost.
Because in that season, Markelle played 72 games.
And there's 82 in a season.
Yeah, but that was the one of the shortened seasons because of the pandemic.
Yeah, so
he probably played almost all games in that season. But then this year he played 8.
So he played 72 games last season, right before the pandemic. So almost played in every single game.
Yeah. I'm trying to find points per game. Here we go. How many points per game in the last 2 years?
18.4.
12.5.
Fudge.
It's fudge.
Just why I don't do these guessing games, because I suck at them.
It's okay. He played more games in 2019-20 with the Magic than he did in his entire career as a 76er as a first overall pick.
I know. He was injured a lot with the Sixers, right?
And then he got injured again. So he played 14, 19, 72, and then 8.
And this was me. The year he was in the draft. Draft Marquise Fultz, Celtics. Draft Marquise Fultz. Draft Marquise Fultz, Celtics.
Draft Markelle Fultz. He's going to be there. We got a great pick. Now, let's compare it to Jason Tatum. Ready?
Yeah.
80, 79, 66, and 64, in which Jason Tatum has started every single one he's played in.
So since his rookie season,
Yes.
he's playing all 82 games.
No.
Oh.
80, 79, 66, 64. But he has started every game that he's played in.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Yeah. Markelle Fultz cannot say the same.
So Sixers, how does it feel to be a dumbass?
And do you want to hear how his points per game has improved over his career?
Oh, yeah.
Rookie year, 13.9.
That's a lot for a rookie.
Sophomore, 15.7.
Yep.
Third year, 23.4. And this year, 26.4.
Sure, been in the league for 5 years.
He's going into his fourth.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
2017 was almost 5 years ago.
Holy
2017-18, 2018-19, 2019-20, 2021, and then 21-22.
mother freaker.
I know, it's crazy. I still think Tatum's like 19.
He is.
Kind of.
He said it yesterday.
I think he's 23 now, which is crazy. Do I have any more basketball? I have one more. That's funny. Magic Johnson destroys Dennis Schroeder after a Lakers Game 6 loss to Suns.
Yeah, I saw the article. I didn't read it.
Magic Johnson says he doesn't think Schroeder's a Laker.
He's not.
So he said, I don't think he's a Laker. I don't know if they're going to sign him back or not, but I don't think he brings the winning mentality and attitude we need. To me, he failed it in the series. And there was one game he scored 0 points.
I think it was the last game.
Yeah, so Schroeder, how do you feel about not signing that contract they offered you?
I know, they're not bringing
He's
him
not
back.
going to get one now.
You know why?
He'll
Because
be lucky to see a contract at this
you know
point.
who's going to be the point guard for the Lakers next season?
Tim Tebow.
I would literally probably stop watching sports.
Tim Tebow's like, yeah, let me get a shot at basketball since I didn't make it as a tight end in football.
I would stop watching sports. Steph Curry, baby. It's going to be Steph Curry or Damian Lillard.
Steph Curry?
Yep.
Or Seth Curry?
Steph Curry, whichever one's got the 3-point shooting.
Steph.
Yeah. Warriors.
Yeah, but what about Seth?
Nah. He can stay in 76ers.
Is he? That's where he is?
Mm-hmm.
Meh. All right, John.
Or Damian Lillard.
Or Damian Lillard to the Lakers. I did see an article where some NBA champion said Lillard should go to the Lakers, but I don't want to talk about that because
Nope.
we don't like super teams here. Fuck you, Nets. Anyway, John,
screw super teams.
where can they? Even though we had the OG super team,
They only won one title.
however, our super team was different, and
I hate Ray Allen.
and the Spurs super team was different. They got all their players in the fucking draft.
Yeah.
We traded for our super team.
Mhm.
And now everyone's like, yeah, let's all go to fucking Miami, dude.
I can't stand
Catch
that
some
shit.
waves.
If you're on a team you can't win a championship and you literally got to text people, we're free agents next season. Let's team up.
yeah.
Get the hell out of here,
yeah.
LeBron.
Yeah. Oh, man. Imagine if Kobe and LeBron played in the same era. It's like, yo, let's team up, guys.
LeBron and Kobe in the same team.
Yeah. And then Steve Nash as point guard. For guys not watching and just listening, John just died on the floor.
Lord help me.
John, where can I find you on the internet? Get back in the shot.
You can follow me on Instagram at John O'Halloran 15. You can follow me on Twitter _ John O'Halloran. Will, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at William Kloski. You can follow the show on Twitter and Instagram at TTL Pod. Please rate, review, and subscribe on your preferred listening platform. And subscribe to the YouTube channel for the video version of the show.
Share with your friends, your family, and coworkers, please.
And we'll see you next week with hopefully a longer episode.
And we'll get cookies next week, too. Bye.
Yes, cookies. Bye on John's Vlog. Bye.